it's a great game every year with them. It's a possession ball game. You look back through the years, and they're well coached. They got really good football players. I thought this is the most probably complete offense we played probably all year, and we just come up short. I'm proud of our guys as well. We didn't go out there. We've had a couple games this year where we go out and lay an egg. Didn't play very well against Austin Peay. Didn't play very well against CeeLo. But in the last 3 to 4 weeks, this football team has really made a lot of improvement, and I'm proud of that. We're playing better to the line of scrimmage. It was just a great football game on Saturday, and we've always been able to make you play 2 or 3 of those games a year in OVC that are possession-type ball games, and we've always been able to make enough plays to win those games, and we just didn't do that on Saturday. I mean, I think we had a good game plan everywhere. We went out and executed a game plan, and there's what-ifs on both sides. I thought both teams, played really good red zone defense. I mean, we had 2 goal line stands in the first half. We held them to a field goal after a turnover. It was not a heavily penalized game or turnover game. They didn't turn the ball over any. We turned it over once, and we held them to a field goal, which they missed. And then we got into the story for us offensively. We got in the red zone and, just didn't get points out of it. We missed a field goal, had to go for it a couple times on downs, and didn't convert. You convert any of those, it's a totally different game. Just like they saying the same thing. If they convert any of those in the red zone, it's a different ball game. But what I see is it's 2 really good football teams going at it, and we come up on the short end of the deal. With that being said, these guys have done everything I've asked them to do, so I just got to ask them to do a little bit more. So it starts with me, So I get up this morning, I go to work, and I'm going to do a better job than what I did last week. So we're going to still compete. We're going to do things the right way. We're the same people. I know I put a lot of value in how we represent our university, and that means more to me than just winning games. You got guys like Josh Pearson out there that he'll be back to doing his normal thing. He's setting up interviews for this week with little guys at the elementary school and doing his thing. And people don't realize what college athletes go through. We're sitting there on Friday night at the hotel, and we got about 6, 7 guys having a math tutoring session, getting some math work done, getting ready for a test this week. So a lot more goes into it of being a college athlete, a student athlete, than just playing ball games on Saturday. So I am proud of this bunch. Our senior leadership with Montrez, he's one of those in this last 3 or 4 weeks has worked his tail off, and played very good football, and played good on Saturday. Pierce, all these guys are just do a good job of being a student and being a leader. But like I said, I just think I can do a better job, and we got to work harder and find answers. Nobody's excited about losing that game on Saturday, because that game kind of would have kept all our hopes and dreams alive. We've not been sitting in this position, so I think it's very, very important for these seniors and our program, for these guys to get a win this week. Got another tough road game against Tennessee Tech, who to me is the most improved team from last year. Is anybody in our league. I mean, I think our whole league from, top to bottom is the parity is very much there. And, you take a Ophir team and EIU, they play everybody to a 1-score game just about, So it's one of those things where, Tennessee Tech has really improved a lot. They took SEMO to double overtime. That's going to be a tough task. And I want these seniors to go out with a 8-4 record, not anything less than that. So that starts, this week and how they respond. But I've got full confidence these guys come to work like they have the last 3 or 4 weeks and find ways to get better. And that's my job to make sure that they do. But very disappointed in the loss. And like I said, that game was come down to some, some big plays. I mean, you take, we hold them. We shut them out, really to holding to a field goal second half, the one drive, and then we give up the punt return for a touchdown. So they didn't score any in the second half on our defense, and we had several opportunities, even right there at the end. You complete one of those deep balls, even when we got one-on-one over the top into the end, it's we win the game. So very much a winnable game. Like I said, take my hat off to UT Martin. They did enough to win it.
For both the players, in recent weeks, like Coach Gross is saying, that you guys and your teammates have done what he's asked you to do, but it's been tough getting the results. Can you talk about what that, how it feels mentally, and just how your approach how that affects your approach going forward.
I can say it's tough taking losses like that, but each week we come out with the same mentality, trying to win the line of scrimmage, dominate on every play. I mean, we're not getting the job done at the game, but we're taking the steps to try to get better and better each week.
Yeah, and just to build off of that, like just the mentality, like just trying to stay strong and go into it like we're gonna win.
Coach Gross, could you talk about kind of what your players have shown you the past few weeks, that even though you aren't always getting the results, they're doing what you're asking?
Well, I mean, I use Montrez as an example. He's been around here a long time, and I've watched him grow up. I've watched him go up to a young man I'm very, very proud of. So, and, he works his tail off, and it's it's a result industry. We understand that. We want to win games, and but I think one of the things this group of seniors are going to learn from, because he's been around here where we've been sitting in a totally different situation. We've won those games, and we're sitting here in a totally different situation at the end of the year, and now we're sitting here in uncharted territory for us. But I think that don't affect the person that Montrez is, and the same thing as me. And I hope they get that from my example. I'm going to be the same this week as I was last week, as I was in 2015. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to point the finger at myself. And, because he's going to get out there in life, and there's going to be some adversity he's going to have to face, and he's going to have to get up and go to work on Monday and find ways to fix it, to work harder at it. And you learn lessons, from football seasons, and I love the life. That's the reason I coach. I mean, you learn life lessons from it, and being a part of being able to teach young men that and grow young men that's the value I put on it. But I think that's the thing you kind of take away from it.
Montrez, how do you handle leadership in tougher times? How do you specifically handle it?
I mean, I just try my best to control what I can control. Every practice, I'm just trying to lead by example, show the younger guys who are freshmen, sophomore. I mean, just the high level that we play at each week.
I can say it's Montrez. I mean, he goes, and he's been through injuries here where he's missed years. He's been the roll-in guy, but I can tell you this spring, you go to the meeting room, and he looks around, he's right, he's left, and he's the only older guy in there. They got McKinney that's there, but they're the only two older guys in the room. Everybody else is young guys, and we added some guys that are playing a lot of snaps right now that in the summer, really. So I can attest to his and leadership with that room. It's been resilient. It's been there from day one of spring training, and like I said, he played with Randy and Christian for a long time, and you go there and those guys are gone, and now it's all on you. But he's done an outstanding job, I think, of molding these young guys, not only with how to handle your business on the practice field, but how to handle your business off the field as well. So.
Montrez, did you see anything from those older guys that you played under for so long that you were able to, that you say, hey, I want to do that when I'm a leader, or I can mold that into my own kind of style?
Yeah, I have. I thought about it the other day. Every year I've been here, it's been an older guy, and I feel like they just pass down each characteristic that they have or that sell to me. Started when I first got here, Devontae Sigler. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. I've known him since I've grown up. Just showed me hard work and dedication. Next year, Desmond Owino, then Randy and Christian, Connor Christian. Just showed me what it takes to be a leader for my defensive line.
Coach Cross, could you talk about the job Jason has done? It seems like the past, 5-6 weeks or so, has really picked up his game. Very
good. I mean, to punt the ball, 2 and 3 weeks ago, I mean, in the rain, the way we'd handle the snap and punt the ball, and, is this game changer. I mean, I feel like he's a big part of the win against Murray, and flipping the field out of 69-yarder in the first half. We talked about that last week, and he's been consistent all year, and he does a great job for us.
Jason, could you talk about anything you've done this season to try and make yourself better?
Just worked on consistency. I mean, that's the biggest thing for punting, is being consistent at your job, and just kind of like getting the chemistry with Brady after another year being with him has just helped a lot.
What did you think when Josh told you that he wanted you to come into the news conference today?
Thought it was kind of different for a punter to be coming in, but glad to be here.
Zion was done with that injury heading into last week. Did playing time at quarterback kind of work out like you thought it would at Saturday's game?
Yeah, I mean, he recovered. I mean, he's still hampered a little bit with injury, for sure. But I thought he come in and played well, when he came in, led us down the field. And, I think that's the drive that we missed a field goal on. And I thought he did an outstanding job there. And, I mean, he's just always ready. Like I talked about last week, he's always ready to do his job. And like I said, he's really effective with, shoulder issues right now. It kind of hampers him in playing him more.